Bryce, and welcome back to the Nascar iRacing 2003 career season for today's Dodge Save Mart 350 here at the Sonoma International Speedway in Sonoma, California. The wine country, as it's known as. This race is the first road course race of the season. This has taken a lot of getting used to, let me tell you what. This race will consist of 27 laps around here. With lap time as being roughly about a minute 20 to a minute 24, I'd have to say. So today's going to be interesting, it's safe to say, and we're going to see how we fare against everybody else, because practice I was doing pretty good, like not actually in here in like the career mode or whatever, but like outside of the career mode, and just kind of ran a few laps and found out I was doing pretty good. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going as we get into this race. It is going to be a 27 lap race, like I said, so this one should be quite interesting. But this is also the last race that we're going to be using the iconic Fox intro. As for the next race down at Daytona, we're actually going to be using the NBC intro, which I might have some copyright issues depending on the one that I find, which I'm not going to be too proud of, but I'm not monetized, so it's fine, even though I don't think it really is, but it's all right. It's all right for now. But yeah, this should be very, very interesting. It should be a lot of fun, but let's go on ahead and jump into the point standings going into today's race. So, coming out of Michigan last time out, we still maintain the points lead even after we finished 20th at Michigan, by only 125 points ahead of Jeff Gordon, our owner and our boss, and actually our team owner in P2. Then you got Ryan Newman down in 3rd, Jimmy Johnson's up to 4th, Ricky Rudd's up to 5th, Bill Elliott is in 6th, Jeff Burton is in 7th. He actually won last time out at Michigan, grabbing his 3rd win of the season. Jeff Green's in 8th, Matt Kenseth's in 9th, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 10. And you got Dale Earnhardt Jr. at 11th, Bobby Labonte in 12th, Jamie McMurray in 13th, Michael Waltrip at 14th, Kevin Harvick at 15th, Dale Jarrett at 16th, Tony Stewart in 17th, Tony Raines at 18th, Jerry Mayfield 19th, and Rusty Wallace in 20th. And you got Sterling Marlin at 21st, Mark Martin 22nd, John Andretti in 23rd, Elliott Sadler 24th, Greg Biffle 25th, Johnny Benson in 26th, Terry Labonte in 27th, Kyle Petty in 28th, Jerry Nadeau in 29th, and Ricky Craven in 30th. And Kenny Wallace in 31st, Steve Parks 32nd, Dave Blaney's in 33rd, Joe Nemechek's 34th, and Casey Mears is in 35th. And then we have the drivers outside of the top 35. Let me just preference this. In owners points, the number 31 is outside the top 35, and the number 1 is inside the top 35. According to Iceman, I actually got that wrong, but funnily enough, both the drivers coincidentally have the same amount of points as their old rides do. So the number 1 for Robbie Gordon, he has 124 points, and if I can actually find it very quickly, I know Iceman mentioned it because it was actually pretty funny to mention. Yeah, so the RCR number 31 has 1,124 points, the same amount as Robbie Gordon, and the number 1 has 1,296 points in the owners championship points, same amount as Steve Parks. So the 1 car is not in the top 35, or is not outside the top 35, I should say, in owners points. So the number 1 car can make it into the show. The number 31 car, however, is 37th in owners, which the 31 is a part of the go or go homers, which means that Steve Park is a go or go homer along with Robbie, instead of Robbie Gordon, who is not in the go or go homers because of the number 1 being in 32nd in owners. So I messed that up last time. Hopefully I got it right this time. If not, I'll just direct everybody to Iceman's comment in the comment section below, because I feel like if I get it wrong again, I'm just gonna be like, just go figure out what Iceman says in the comment section, man, with the point standings. It'll make more sense. But yeah, thought I'd mention that. Now let's talk about the other drivers. So Warburton is in 36th, Robbie Gordon in 37th, Tabadine in 38th, Larry Foyt in 39th, and Ken Schrader's in 40th. Larry Foyt's actually has been on a string of some pretty good races as of late, so maybe he'll keep the momentum going into today. And you got Jimmy Spencer 41st, Mike Skinner in 42nd, Jack Sprague in 43rd, Jason Keller's 44th, Atwood in 45th, Mike Wallace 46th, Christian Fittipaldi in 47th. I don't know why I just tried combining Christian and Fittipaldi together to make Christian, but whatever. Kerry Earnhardt 48th, Shelby Howard, who competed in his first race in Michigan, is 49th, and Hermie Sadler's in 50th. Then you got Buckshot Jones in 51st, Derek Cope in 52nd, Scott Pruitt in 53rd, Kirk Shelmerdine's in 54th, Bobby Hamilton Jr., who also competed for the first time this season, is 55th, Broadine's 56th, and Morgan Shepherd is 57th. So that is how the point standings are looking like today. So this should be a very interesting race as we go into today, and we find out just kind of how everything's going to go. But really the only way to find out is if I hop into qualifying. So on that behalf, I'm going to go on ahead and jump into qualifying, and I shall meet all of you guys at the start-finish line, because funnily enough, we don't start on pit road at this track for when we start the race. So see you all on the front stretch for the start of today's race. All right, rolling off on the pole. Got pole position here today at Sonoma. I'd say I'm not. I'd say I'm surprised, quote unquote, and I am. But I think a lot of you guys may not see this as a surprise, considering the fact that over on F1, this is mainly the tracks that I run on anyway. So it's kind of like, you know, not really knowing how to feel about it, but I mean, hey, we're on pole once again. What is this, like our, oh god, how many poles have we won so far? I think this is our, like, 4th or 5th pole, I think. Because we got one at Bristol, we got one at Martinsville, we got one at Dover? I don't think we got any other ones before then. Yeah, we got one at Dover, and we got one here, so yeah, about 4 poles is how much we've amassed here, so so far this season. So this works. This works a lot. But yeah, so not 100% sure how we've been able to pull this one out of our ass, but we were able to, so I'll take it. But yeah, so we're just gonna do the best we can here today and try to put on a good showing. And fuel window, get here. So yes, should be around 27 laps. Maybe after the next pace lap, we might not be at 27 laps. We might be just a tad bit short, because we might not have to pit. But if we do, we can do a splash and go and do it that way. Yeah, from the looks of it, it might just be like we can make it all 27 laps around here. So possibly, I'm not gonna hold anything to it, but when we go racing, it's gonna be a chess match of like who can savor the most fuel and whatnot. But I got Jeff Gordon right next to me, and at this time in 2003, him and Tony Sir were the two main guys on road courses you did not want to lose to. So hopefully today I can beat my team boss and extend my points lead over him coming out of today's race. And also, we got Scott Pruitt in this race. Got Pruitt in the 39s in this race, so we got him. So got a returning face from Daytona. And also we have another road course driver on this racing today. He's in the 0 car. In the play-by-play version, you'll see him, but it's Boris Said. So Boris is actually in this race, which I think is pretty fucking awesome. And I was trying to find a way how to incorporate him. And back around the time of Richmond, Iceman had mentioned how I was going to maybe incorporate Boris Said, because he drove, actually, funnily enough, the 01 car that's actually starting right behind me, substituting for Jerry Nadeau at the time. So I thought, well, it's a Pontiac, and instead of a 01, it's just a 0. So I think it works. So it works. It's best of both worlds. Let's just say that much. And another thing too, there was no like dedicated Sonoma setup for these ARCA cars. There was only Watkins Glen. So I had the Watkins Glen setup in. I cranked the front brake bias as high as I could go, which is 3%. and it works. Like, it just works like a charm. So we'll see how well it'll work today, but really the only way to find out is by going racing here at good old Sonoma, or as it was known as in 2003, Infineon. I'd like to thank you all so much for being here for the final race with the Fox theme, and before we go on to the NBC bit. So let's go on ahead and end the Fox portion off with a bang. And what better way to kick off this final race for Fox for the 2003 season until we see him again in 2004, and with a little help from our friends Mike Joy, Larry Mack, and DW to lead us to green one more time this season.
We're going to go green this time after 2 pace laps. You see them coming down this chute into the paperclip of turn 11.
Being on pit road, and hopefully a caution comes out after you pit, it's a 2-stop race.
Got to use a different strategy here than you do anywhere else, Larry.
Well, boys, last time on Fox this season. Here we go.
DW, last time I get to tell you, buddy, 13 corners, pull them belts tight.
Let's go racing, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Gear shift them things.
Now should get us to the finish.
Definitely not the best first lap I put down, but Gorn's staying with me. We'll lead the first lap, get 5 bonus points. Yeah, one of the things you guys might see a lot during this race is me struggling to get from second to first gear. Been struggling with that throughout all my practice sessions around here. Just because the gap to go from, or the gap in between reverse and first gear is so tiny that I will just shoot up into reverse when I don't mean to, and that's why I shoot that into neutral, see if I can get it to first. Got into third. There we go, I got into first right there. Yeah, I was struggling with it a little bit, but I feel like I could find a sweet spot and then I forget the sweet spot. But yeah, my mic is definitely gonna be moving a lot here, because my gear shift is on the same table as my mic is. There we go, I got into first. It's almost like I need to hit third to actually get into first. But who knows, maybe I don't need to. I didn't even get into third that time immediately. We're into neutral. Yeah, it's a... Yep, there it is, right into fucking reverse. Whenever it hits reverse, it goes into neutral, so that's why. Because I'm going too fast for it to like start spinning the tires the opposite direction, that it'll hit neutral. So when it does that, I shoot right back down into second. But my knee-jerk reaction is to try to get first back to get more speed out of the corner, but in all honesty, there's not even a point. Kind of pulling away from Jeff a little bit here. I mean, I'm kind of just going at my own pace. Try not to mess up the downshifts as much. short shifting when I might need to. Yeah, because this is the Watkins Glen setup, the back end really wants to step out the majority of the time. That's why it's like getting on the brakes early is better for the back end. Just because, like I said before, like there's no, hold on, there we go. There's no dedicated Sonoma setup for the legacy ARCA cars. There just isn't one. There's just one for the Glen. This is like the Watkins Glen setup's like the closest thing to get to a Sonoma setup for these things. So, holy fuck, 121.9. I don't even know what my previous fast lap was, but I'm pretty sure I killed it. Oh, for a minute, I got terrified. I thought I shifted right into fucking reverse for a second. Shifting into reverse is the single worst thing to happen because the car, you just lose all control of the fucking car. But we're doing pretty good so far. We're now 5 seconds ahead of Gordon. My God. Nope. Nope. Knew it. Yep. See, like when it refuses to go into first, just go right back down to second. It's the best course of action. Okay, another thing I didn't mention either as well, minus the fact that there's no dedicated Sonoma setup, there also wasn't like a guide on how to run this track in the ARCA cars and like the fastest way around and like trying to save tires and shit. Like that to me, I was shocked. I was like, really? Because I was like I looked all over on YouTube, Google, Reddit even, and Reddit's a fucking cesspool of I don't even want to go in there, but I've checked in there. That was a deep dark website that I fucking went into. Like I did not find anything to help out with this race. So I went to I went in completely blind. Like shortly after Michigan. Like I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had no idea what setups to run, what lines to run, and it's like, well, I'll just go with the flow and just see what I can do. Like just see what I can master out of as Sonoma. And I think what I've got is what I'm showing, so I'm also getting my downshifts perfectly too, because it allows my car to rotate better. But also when I get down to first gear, I'm always happy, because I'm just like, yes, I got it. I'm 10 seconds up on Jeff Gordon. Holy fuck, dude. How am I 10 seconds up on Jeff Gordon of all people? What the hell? That is fucking insane. Oh shit. Got 20 laps to go in this race. We might not need to make a pit stop, but I don't really know. I don't know the fuel situation at all. Not really a good way of finding out at any point in this track, besides like the small straights or whatever. Okay, so I'm looking at the fuel. We got 20 laps of fuel coming to 19 to go, so we're a lap to the good now. Like we're good. We do not have to pit at all, unless the tires get bad. But I don't even think the tires will get bad. Saying like F1 where you have to make a pit stop. Funny thing is like I tried adding like the mandatory pit stop thing to like spice it up on the road courses for this series. Wouldn't let me, because it was counting for all the other tracks in the fucking schedule, and I'm like, serious? I can't just like select the tracks that I want to do like a mandatory 4-tire pit stop on, because I can 100% do that, and that could add so much more to these races and shit. That's why I want there to be an option one day on iRacing where for a custom AI season or whatever, you can like it gives you all the rules within every form of motorsport, and you can pick whichever rule you want, say from like F1 or GT cars even, or IndyCar, or fucking dirt cars or whatever, if they got any rules and shit like that, but like allow us to like create something, you know what I mean? Because like the mandatory pit stop, I feel like in every race would like add something. I mean, it already kind of happens, but it's like, what if we add another one? I forgot to shift down because I was too into the fucking topic I was talking about, but it's true. It's like, why can't we have more freedom? Like, I want to be able to like customize an AI season and have like all the rules from all different motorsports that I can apply into any motorsport that I want, but like enable an option or whatever that says, yeah, give me all rules for all series and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool as shit. I don't know if iRacing will ever do that, but if any iRacing executive is listening, if any are watching this video, please, like, that would make it so much more that would make it so interesting. It also add a lot more replay value to the AI bit too. It just would. I'm almost 20 seconds ahead of Jeff Gordon. I just now looked down at the bottom right. Holy fuck. That is insane how I'm so fucking close to him, or how close I am to 20 seconds ahead of Gordon. Just keep hitting my marks and I'll be alright. You know, I was expecting the other Gordon to be up here, Robbie. And I think he actually qualified decently too, so I think he actually might be up here somewhere, up in the top 10 solidly, I'd say. Can't really speak for his teammates though, because I didn't watch it. I saw Dale Jr. was going to start 26 today, but I didn't see where Mikey was starting, so that's my bad. That is my bad. Okay, well now I'm over 20 seconds ahead of Jeff. 21.4 to be exact. My gosh. I was actually kind of scared doing that because I hit neutral and I didn't know if I should have tried to go into first. And, well, thankfully it worked. It worked in my favor. I'll take it. That was pretty terrifying, but hey. It works, it works. Dang, I see every... I saw the back of the field on the front straight away. That is how fucking fast I am around here. Alright, coming up on lap 16. I'm gonna do a one lap tribute. Let's see what kind of lap I could put down in honor of the Biff. Let's go. That was our one lap tribute to DeBiff. I'm gonna put down a 122. Not bad at all, I must say. I wish it could have been better through turn 2 and turn 5. I think was that other corner. I think it was turn 5. But yeah, I do wish I could have done a lot more better, but hey. It's a pretty good lap, not gonna lie. And we gained a second on Gordon, and we're catching the back of the field. So there you have it. Yeah, we are fucking flying. This might be another race where we might lead every single lap and fucking win it. God dang. Well, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it quite yet. There's enough time to mess it up, but the tires are kind of going away, so it is kind of alarming, but not too alarming.
Great job. Here you go.
Got 10 laps left. Just continuing to hit my marks. I guess this is kind of like a quote-unquote mid-race report, even though it's past the halfway point, but you know. What the fuck happened to Bobby Labonte? What the hell? Did he blow his motor? Oh, no, he's got a lot of damage. Oh, shit. Wonder what happened there to Labonte. Poor Bobby. He's actually running pretty decently, if I had to guess. That's actually the first, like, AI car I've seen damaged, which is insane. Even during, like, my practice runs, I didn't even see an AI car damaged. I saw my car damaged because I kept fucking up, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm kind of learning from all my mess-ups and the practice runs that I did off camera. And applying it to here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think me hitting neutral is actually savoring me some fuel because I actually gained like a couple digits of the decimal point to the fucking right, so yeah, with 9 to go, I was like what, 10.6 gallons left. Ain't too bad. Almost 30 seconds ahead of Jeff. I ain't gonna have it in Martinsville, but I'll have to bring on the track. It ain't too bad. We did fine. We went over it. It's okay. I haven't had to navigate lap traffic so far, so I'm not too sure how I'm gonna handle this, but we'll get to it when we get to it. We can take our time though. We can kind of dink around back here, but dink around in the sense of like not really pushing it. First time I've actually used the rumble strip going through there.
Left side.
Nope. Fucking hit neutral, huh? And I gotta make contact with Kenny Walls. Well, I mean, my car shouldn't have too much damage. Maybe have like a little tap on the left side, but that's about it. Well, we're in lap traffic. There's Bobby Labonte. He's making out of the pits. I should probably get room going up the S's.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Also don't want to fight him too much, especially if he's faster, because he's going to have fresher tires as well. One of the main things to keep an eye out on is how fast he's going to go. Yeah, there you see in the zero, it's Boris said. Doesn't have it's the net zero Pontiac, but it doesn't have the rookie stripes on the back like we're used to seeing. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Oh, caution. Looks like it's alright. Seem to be anything too bad, it looks like. I mean, I got 8 laps, so I can kind of ride around back here for however long I want. Man, I should not be doing this. It's okay. A little bit of contact with Skinner. As long as he doesn't come back and hit me back. Okay, then. Good. Nope. Every time it goes into first, I go right back down into second. I don't care. Ooh, almost caught that wall.
Clear on the right.
It's got 7 to go. Found the fucking off track again. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I really want to try to maybe make an overtake attempt on the good old top. There's an incident. What the fuck? It doesn't look like it's too bad of an incident, so that's good.
Keep to the left. Clear on the
We
right.
got a total lap down, so that's good.
Car right.
It's a net
Clear.
gain somehow.
Right side.
Yeah, I gotta not shift down mid-corner.
Clear.
I wasn't paying attention to when I was supposed to shift down. So I shifted down in the middle of the corner because I was too busy trying to get around Todd. But we got him. A little bit scary, but we got him. Yeah. Caution ahead again. What the hell? Yeah, Craven had an amazing run at Michigan, and he's back here. Actually, I think that's Jeff Byrne right ahead of him, too. So, like, both of them are back here. Yeah, that is Jeff Byrne up there, and he's got some damage on the right side of his car, actually. I think fucking Boris just smacked the fucking wall. All right, Boris.
Car right. Clear.
We actually got him quite easily.
5 laps to go.
And we got 5 laps left in the race. Brother, not only are we on a podium position, we're in another fucking domination spree. Told y'all after Martinsville, I want to go win this fucking championship, which means winning a shit ton of races in the fucking process. This was one of them that I did not think I'd come close to being able to win.
Car on your left.
See if Craven notices. He does. Wow.
Stay on the right.
For some reason, I thought he'd turn into me, but he was nice about it. He didn't force the issue. And we're good.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left.
Ooh, that was a little bit scary with Jeff there, with Jeff Burton, but we made it work. Went right around the outside of him, heading up the hill, and got around him pretty easily. Whew. Yeah, I want to pass these 4 cars and get out of this. There's one.
Clear on the left.
Well, Sally's even got damage on the fucking right side of his car. God dang.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
There we go. We got those 2. Now we got Benson and Steve Park going at it.
Car right.
Okay, Johnny Benson.
Straight on the left.
How about let's not do that again?
Clear on the right.
Fucking hell. We got you though, but my gosh, don't give me a heart attack like that, man. Come on now. I'm too young.
Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Clear on the right.
That's fine because we're coming to 3 to go.
Car right.
Anybody that's thinking about a pit stop now, I don't think it'd work out for him anyways. We're gonna keep her going. This will be our first race that we won't be making. There we go, pit stops. Caution-free race and no pit stops. Yet I thought there was going to be quite a bit of cautions today. I don't know why. Ooh, yeah. We actually got a really good run going into the S's section.
Stay on the right.
Ooh, Steve, sorry if I get into you. I don't mean to if I do, which I didn't, thankfully. I was thinking about, I was going to try to go back down into first, but I wasn't even going to bother. There we go.
Clear on the left.
Oof. All right. 2 to go. This time. 2 laps away from career victory number 5 and 5th win of the season.
Real nice work. This is the white flag.
All right, we got 1 more lap to go. Final lap here at Sonoma. My God. Yeah, this was something I did not expect to have happen at all today. I don't know why, but I thought I was going to struggle a lot today, and well, we won the pole and just never looked back. Actually, a caution ahead, but there's nothing, so we're good. And another caution. Whatever it is getting sorted out, so that's a good thing. Head through these S's section one more time. Pretty much on the home straight now. At the time I'm recording this, it's 3 in the morning, so I'm not gonna get overly excited, but this is very good, let me tell you.
Car on your left.
Alright, dive bomb Dave Blaney, fucking hell. Take one lap away from him. Fuck it, why not?
Clear. You've got about 2 laps to go.
Woo! That's another win, boys. Let's fucking go. Woo!
You won. Why did the others bother to show up?
Holy shit. What a fucking race. I know it may have been boring, but my God. That was a race. First road course race, dub. 5th career win. And even though we might not extend our points lead by much over Gordon, we still extend it by like 10, so that's something. Or 15 at. No, we extended by 15 because he didn't lead a single lap. I led all 27. That is another lights to flag victory. Won the pole. Again, fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying, led every lap. And now we're the winner. Now we are the winner. Again. For the 5th time this season. Whew. Let me tell y'all something. Like I said, I was fucking scared going into today. I thought I was going to struggle. And we just absolutely blitzed the fucking field. I have no fucking words for that. But we start off 2026. A new year. The right way possible. We didn't end 2025 the way we wanted to. We ended 2026, or we started 2026 in the best way possible. And that's a dub here at Sonoma, a road course of all places. Oh, hey, look, I hit reverse gear. Can I hit first? There we go. Oh, man. Let's do a couple burnouts over here, shall we? Oh, man. All right. Let's burn one down for the fans, yeah? That was fucking cool. The best way to get burnouts is by shifting up and down continuously. Oh yeah. That was a good burnout. Holy fuck. I head down here to the start finish line to do a couple, but it's so fucking tightly packed that I don't even know if I want to do that. Oh. That feels good. That feels fucking good.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Holy fuck, dude. It don't get any better than that. Trust me. It really don't. It do not get any fucking better than that. Oh, let's go a little bit further up here. Do a little burnout to these folk. Oh, did I run myself out of fuel? I think I ran myself out of fuel. I did. Fuck. Okay, well, that's fine. Can I... Oh, I don't think I can actually go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, I got it. Maybe. Go into first. Big bruh. It's fighting me. It doesn't want to go into first. Why no first? There we go. First. Come on. Go. Go. Oh. I want to see if I can get to the flag. No? Ah, it's okay. My team is right. Team's right here anyways. Maybe I can get to the flag. It doesn't black flag me. I can't just get rid of it because there's no fucking point in having a black flag. Especially if I'm like not even fully doing anything. Yeah, there you go. See, so I didn't get to fucking get me one. Yeah, you better fucking not. Oh, yeah. Oh. What a race. What a fucking race that was. Oh. I thought there was going to be a lot of cautions. I thought there was going to be a lot more shit. But this one feels good, considering the fact that I was not looking forward to coming here. And then we just lead all 27 laps and win it like we had been here before, so... Hey. I'll fucking take it, but holy fuck am I sore. I am sore as all hell. It's, It is absolutely crazy just how far we've come from the first race, which wasn't even like, it wasn't even a points paying race. That was our first one. It was the duels. And considering that, like, I took that same mindset into the Daytona 500 as well this year, I have a different outlook on how the Pepsi 400 is going to go next week. Like, I could just tell it's already going to be good, but just, what a car, dude. What a fucking car. Like, I couldn't have, I don't think I could ask for anything more. I mean, at Daytona, I don't have to shift up or anything. I don't have to, like, continuously shift up and down and shit, so... Yeah, I didn't even hit 4th gear at all today. That's the first time I've seen 4th. That's the main thing as well. That, like, I was not able to hit 4th gear at all, but I was still fast as fuck. So, like, even though I should have been able to hit 4th gear, there were just parts where I simply couldn't because the car would just bob out, and I didn't want it to do that. So I just kind of was like, all right, well, we ain't doing that now. But, yeah, just unbelievable. Fantastic all around, and there's really like no other way of putting it, but it's just it's amazing. It really is. It just genuinely is amazing. Like I said, we'll extend our points lead on Jeff Gordon coming out of today's race, so even though it might not be a whole lot, we still are able to. But now coming into Daytona this time around, we're talking about the championship, so. Yeah, that was the end of the Fox bit, and now we're on to the NBC portion of the season for 2003 at the very least. It is crazy that I started this series, or I started promoting this series a year ago, and I didn't even like I didn't like buy sponsorship or like an ad area or like buy a spot for an ad on YouTube's homepage to promote it. Like, I just did it naturally. Like, I didn't pay for anything. A lot of people were interested. I kind of drove the series into the dirt, however, because of life and shit, but after getting more and more back into it and actually getting pretty much to the halfway point, at least any of the Fox portion of the season, we can definitely expect more of these videos to come in the near future, so that's great. And I know the past like 3 weeks it's just been this, and there's no F1, there's no NASCAR 25. I am deeply, deeply sorry. Those will resume after the play-by-play version that'll come out on either, I think Monday is when it'll come out. Either Sunday or Monday is when the play-by-play version will come out, but yeah, it's just unbelievable. And I can't thank you all enough for being here. It's obviously you guys watch. I've seen a lot of people watch the play-by-play versions more than the in-car version, which is fine. But there's still people that watch the in-car version as well. So I do appreciate all of y'all for watching one of them or watching both of them. I don't even care. I just like it when people watch my stuff. That's what makes my day. But yeah, 2025. This is when the series started. That was shortly after the series has started. I actually hit like 400 subs like a couple months later. And yeah, I mean, we've just been on an upward trajectory ever since, and it's all thanks to you guys. I cannot thank you enough for, like I said, sticking by and tuning in and watching and having a blast, you know. And that's what I've been doing. I've been having a blast here lately, so that is the main takeaway, I'd say, for this. So it's pretty awesome, I must say. It is pretty awesome. Like I said, I do thank you all so much for being here. You guys have no idea how much you guys mean to me, and up until I stop doing this, I don't think that'll ever change. But yeah, just thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for an amazing 2025, and even though it is 2026, here's to an even better 2026. We'll see what we can do this coming year. But yeah, just thank you all so much for an amazing year, and what a way to kick off 2026 with a dub at Sonoma. Like I said, it's 3 in the morning. I can't really get too excited, but if I could, I would. So yeah, I don't really. Oh damn, got the yawns. It is 3 in the morning. But yeah, this gives me a lot more confidence heading into Daytona. We now have 5 wins on the season. Still the most winningest driver. Do I think I could go back-to-back at Daytona by winning here at Sonoma and winning at Daytona? I think I can. And if I've learned anything, I mean, it's going to be different, though, because the 2007 Daytona track that we used for the Daytona 500 is not going to be the same track that we're going to use for the night race at Daytona next week. It's actually going to be the modern-day Daytona, so it'll look a lot more different, but that's mainly due to the fact that for some reason I just don't have, like, even the 2011 version. I wish I did have the 2011 version. That'd be great if I did, because then it would kind of be somewhat similar, because it'd have the backstretch, or the back straightaway seats, and it still had the grass down there, so a lot of things are going to be different when we go to Daytona, but just keep that in mind, I'd say, for when we get down there. But yeah, just all in all, really good day, really good car, and yeah, I'm shocked, but I'm also happy, because my scariness is what ended up getting me the win. So I'll take it. It was worth it. But win number 5, career win number 5, fuck yeah. And after grabbing our 5th career win of this and our 5th win of the season, I have to tell you this right now, feels pretty good, because with this win we extend our points lead by 15 ahead of Gordon now, so that's really, really good. But here's the finishing results. We get the dub, get all the bonus points and everything, with Jeff Gordon 2nd, Jerry Nadeau 3rd, Scott Pruitt with a 4th place finish, Brian Newman 5th, Bill Elliott 6th, Jay McMurray 7th, Kevin Harvick 8th, Kurt Busch 9th, and Sterling Marlin rounds out the top 10. You got Rusty Walls in 11th, Jeff Green with a 12th place finish, Dale Earnhardt Jr. with a 13th place, Jimmy Johnson 14th, Terry Labonte in 15th. For some reason he has 3 R's in his name. I don't know why. Must have been a mistake on my behalf. Robbie Gordon in 16th, John Andretti in 17th, Larry Floyd in 18th, Ken Schrader in 19th, and Ricky Rudd rounds out the top 20. Then you got Ward Byrne in 21st, Mark Martin in 22nd, Matt Kenseth in 23rd, Tony Raines in 24th, Tony Stewart in 25th, Casey Mears 26th, Dale Jarrett in 27th, Greg Biffle in 28th, Jeremy Mayfield in 29th, and Kyle Petty in 30th. And then we have Michael Waltrip at 31st, Dave Blaney in 32nd, Steve Park in 33rd, Johnny Benson in 34th, Joe Nemechek at 35th, Elliot Saller 36th, Jeff Burton from a win last time out of Michigan to a 37th place finish here today at Sonoma. Not really good, but he'll have a bounce back probably. You got Boris at 38th, Rick Griffin at 39th, Top at 40th. And then the last three drivers of Mike Skinner 41st, Kenny Wilson 42nd, and Bobby Labonte, who had troubles early in the going, or earlier in the race, or actually late in the race, finishes last in 43rd. Unfortunately, and pretty sad for Bobby Labonte, not gonna lie. But that's a wrap for the Fox portion of the season. And now we're on to the NBC portion now, which begins back at Daytona for the Pepsi 400. Should be a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are excited for the Pepsi 400, our return to Daytona. It's going to be a different version than we ran earlier this season. So we're going to have to get used to that. And maybe we can win that race. Who knows? We were pretty good at Daytona. Got our way through our way through the field in the 500. And we got our way through the field at Talladega pretty easily as well. And we came close to winning that one. So I have to imagine when we go to Daytona, we might be a little bit better. So we'll find out this coming Saturday. But thank you all so much. I shall see you all in the next one. If you guys want to actually go on ahead and make any form of a call, I guess you could say, for the NBC portions of the race, since we're not going to have the boogity anymore. In all honesty, if you guys want to, you guys can make a video on you guys giving the command to the green flag, or leading the field to the green flag, and you could just pretty much really the best way to do it. If you guys want to do it, you can go on ahead and pick whatever race you want to do. Like if you want to do Daytonas, you can do the Daytona one. You give a command, go on ahead and post it, make a community post about it, and tag me in it, so I know that there are videos essentially where you guys did a command for the race. And whichever one I pick, that'll be the one that I go with, and that'll be the one that I will go on ahead and use for the Daytona portion next Saturday, for not only just the in-car version, but for the play-by-play version. So if you guys want to do that, there's the best way to do it. But other than that, though, thank you all so much. I shall see you all next time. Have a great day, everyone. Love you, Osa, very much, and goodbye.